over the age of 40 and you're trying to lose weight, drop fat, and drop inches, this is the #1 thing you can do, bar none. If you can do this, this is the big domino. Everything else will fall in place. That one thing is to reset your metabolism, because you see what happens as we age, especially after the age of 40, our metabolism starts to slow down, making it harder and harder and harder to lose weight. After the age of 40, we start to get that sluggish metabolism. We start to lose muscle tone. All those things, our hormones start to go out of whack. And by fixing your metabolism and by boosting your metabolism, I guarantee you burn more calories, you tone more muscle, you have more energy, your hormone profile will regulate. All of that stems from resetting and rejuvenating your metabolism. So how do we do that? We'll take a 3-pronged approach. First is progressive strength training. You have to make that the foundation of your workout program. You want to make sure that you're working each muscle groups 2 to 3 times a week. We're not going to overdo this. We're not going to go super heavy. Just get a weight that you can do 10 to 20 repetitions with perfect form. After you do 20 repetitions, increase the weight. This isn't rocket science. Conversely, if the weight's too heavy and you can only do 3 or 4 and you're struggling, decrease the weight. #2 is nutrition. We're not going to complicate this. Real food for real results. Focus on protein. Protein first. If you make sure you have enough protein, which is about 100 grams of protein, maybe a little bit more depending on your goals, that's going to help you feel full. It's going to give you more energy, and that's going to keep your metabolism elevated. And third is rest and recovery, because the old way of doing fitness, of doing more and more and harder and harder, eating less and less, those days are over. What happens, that usually leads to, you ever heard of hangry? You tend to get hungry, you're angry, you're agitated, you're inflamed. By doing more and more and more workouts, harder and harder, it's going to have the opposite effect. It's going to raise your cortisol levels, you're going to get inflammation, it's going to throw your hormones all out of whack. But if you have the right exercises and the right foods, it's actually easier than you think. Finally, get the results that you desire and deserve.